Have you ever looked at your marketing budget and just felt like it's vanishing into thin air? Well, today we're going to dig into a really powerful lesson from marketing expert Dan Kennedy that might just completely change how you see advertising. It all starts with a simple, but honestly, brilliant metaphor. We buy a haystack. So what in the world does he mean by that? Well, think about it. Every single time you run an ad, you're not just paying to reach your perfect customer. Nope. You're paying for the entire audience that sees your ad, the people who are interested, the ones who couldn't care less, everybody. You're basically forced to buy this giant haystack just for the hope of finding a few tiny needles inside. So, to really get a grip on this, we've got to get crystal clear on the two key parts of this whole thing. You've got the haystack and you've got the needles. And trust me, once you start seeing your marketing this way, you won't be able to unsee it. Okay, so the haystack, that's your list. It's every impression on your Facebook ad, it's the entire email list you bought, it's every single car that drives past your billboard. And here's the part that really matters. You pay for every single piece of straw in that haystack, whether they're a potential customer or not. Every uninterested person scrolling past, every driver not paying attention. You're paying for all of them. And then you've got the needles. The needles. These are the whole reason you bought the haystack to begin with. These are your absolute ideal clients, the perfect buyers. You know, the people who are not just going to buy from you once, but who are going to become your loyal, most profitable customers. They are the gold needles that make the whole search feel worth it. And this right here is where so many marketing strategies just fall flat. The default thinking is, hey, if I want to find more needles, I just need a bigger haystack, right? But that simple idea is probably the most expensive and, honestly, the least effective mistake you can possibly make. You can see the difference right here, clear as day. On one side, you've got the default approach. It's all about brute force and a big budget. You know, how massive does my TV campaign have to be to find a few of those golden needles? But on the other side, the strategic goal is a totally different game. The question becomes, how can I build a small, super targeted audience, maybe by sponsoring a niche podcast that I know is already packed with my ideal customers? It's a huge shift from a game of chance to a game of pure strategy. So how do we actually make that shift? How do we stop being just haystack buyers and start becoming strategic haystack builders? Well, the answer is all about flipping this entire model right on its head. This simple phrase, this is the real turning point. It's basically a declaration that wasting marketing dollars isn't just a cost of doing business, it's a failure of imagination. You don't have to just accept the old rules of buying enormous audiences to get a teeny tiny return. You actually have the power to build your own audience. And here's the new playbook. First, you totally shift your focus. You're not a prospector looking for needles anymore, you're an architect building a haystack. Second, you invest with intent. Every single dollar is spent on purpose to attract the right kind of straw. Think about creating a very specific guide that only your ideal customer would ever want to download. And third, you focus on density, not size. The goal isn't a giant haystack. It's a small, powerful one that is absolutely jam-packed with your ideal customers from day one. Okay, let's bring this all home. This isn't just some clever idea to talk about. It's a real, practical challenge for how you approach your own business and your own marketing, starting today. So, I'll leave you with this one question. Take a hard look at where your marketing money and your time are actually going. Are you just paying for more straw and hoping you get lucky? Or are you strategically and intentionally building a small, dense collection of pure gold? The answer to that? Well, it could change everything.